Greetings, my name's Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Silent Hill. Now, where we last left off, Harry's vacation here has gone to complete and utter shit. On their way to Silent Hill, he and his daughter Cheryl ended up getting swerved off the road trying to avoid a pedestrian, and they end up crashing their car into the town of Silent Hill, the place that they were planning to spend their vacation. And upon waking up, after the crash, Harry finds that his daughter's gone missing, and has started exploring the town searching for her. And from that point onward, it quickly became apparent there is something very, very wrong with this town. And that's really all I can say about the whole situation. And after finding some clues around the town while trying to avoid all manner of things trying to kill the poor Harry here, we eventually found our way here to Midwich Elementary School, where we're hoping to find Cheryl. And on our way here, things went from bad to worse when it comes to the dangers. The most obvious thing being that it's now completely dark, and we have only our little flashlight to guide our way. So, yeah, things are not good, no matter how you splice it. But that's okay. We got a handgun, we got some ammunition and a few healing items. I'm sure that as long as we play things cautiously, we will be okay as we explore this school. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and start exploring. This school is going to be a real bitch for me because the enemies in this area on hard mode are real annoying to deal with. Especially because they're numerous. Okay, I think I see one. Like that too. That's one down. Okay, it takes care of these two. These guys look familiar to you? They're the same little gray things that attacked me in the beginning of the game and seemingly killed me before I realized that apparently what I was in was some kind of bizarre dream. But it really wasn't. It's kind of up in the air, I guess, what really happened in that little alleyway. But the important thing is they're dead. I don't see any items around here, so I'm going to examine this clock tower. The tower door is locked. The hands are stopped at 10. Now remember those bloody notes in the lobby here in the school that I found? Well, they're a reference to hands on a clock, specifically this clock here in the clock tower. This thing, a golden sun, and a silver moon, are also tied to both the riddles on those bloody memos and the clock tower itself. With the door being locked, obviously I need to go in there and try to find a way to unlock the door. And as I explore the school, I'm going to find any way I can to do just that. Uh-oh. They heard me. Somehow you heard me, too. Alright. I'm trying to keep the flashlight off as I deal with these guys, because I don't want them to spot me, and I'm trying to ambush them. Because if I just have the flashlight on, and... yeah, if I just have the flashlight on, they'll see me, they'll all charge me, and I would have to essentially shoot them in order to keep them back, rather than ganging up on me. And that could eat through a lot of my ammo really quickly in a short span of time, if I'm not careful. So, I'm opting to go the stealth route here and try to deal with these guys in the dark with my steel pipe. That way I can save ammo and any other healing items I may have on my person as well, since dealing with these things any other way puts me in harm's way. Or at least puts me at risk of being put in harm's way. Alright, that's all of them. Let's see what's in here. Hi there. You're adorable. I think I'll call you Pooh, like Winnie the Pooh. Need some help, Pooh? You looking for some honey? Pooh, come back! I guess he didn't find his honey here. Found some handgun bullets, though. They might as well be my honey at this point in time. Or at least my honey dispensers. Since they can dispense, well, death upon my enemies. And that in itself can be honey. Well, I'm pretty good on bullets. Pro tip. You have a maximum ammo count in this game of 200 bullets for any firearm that you possess. So if you're approaching that 200 limit for any ammo reserves you have, I would recommend that you go ahead and just use some of those bullets on whatever enemies you find, if you have any particular desire to dispatch any. So that way you can free your reserves open for any more ammo boxes that you find in the game's environment. That way you can still maintain a very healthy stock of ammunition and dispose of enemies at the same time that may get in your way in certain areas. Anyway, let's go back out here. Another tip. If you're going to and fro various areas, especially in a building like this one, I recommend, especially as you start exploring areas for the first time, keep your flashlight off as you're about to either enter or re-enter a room for the first couple times, because some enemies can respawn. Luckily, it only happens a few times, and after that, they won't do it again. But if you don't want to get caught by surprise and have whatever dangers are ahead see you instantly when you think it may be safe, where you think it may or may not be safe, keep the flashlight off as you're entering a room and just get the jump on anything that may be in there. Like this. No. Crap. Come on, let go. Alright, how's my health? I can afford to heal a little bit. I always try to stay in the green whenever it comes to my health. Because you never know what you may find in a horror game that can... Because you may find something that can very much deal some heavy damage. Especially if you're unfamiliar with what you may end up facing as you continue on. Basically, play it safe. Easily the best kind of strategy that you can have for a horror game in general. Just don't take any unnecessary chances. Alright. I hope you guys can see everything. I hope you guys can see everything in the environment okay when I have the flashlight off. I can see just fine a few feet in front of me. Oh! See what I mean? Enemies may respawn in certain areas. So it's good to have the flashlight off so you can ambush them. I completely forgot what I was saying. That's what you get for making me forget. Is there anything else in here? Nope. We're clear. What was I saying? I don't really think it's that important. Oh yeah, darkness. Yeah, I hope you guys can just see everything okay. I mean, I can see a few feet in front of me just fine with the flashlights off. But obviously, whenever I think I can afford to have the flashlight on, I will keep it on so you guys can at least clearly see what it is I'm exploring and looking at. Just a necessary little thing I'm going to have to do if I'm going to play it in a stealthy manner, this area. I heard the radio give a little bit of static just for... There we go. I knew there'd be something up here. How's my health? Okay. I'm green again. It ain't easy being green. I think it was Kermit the Frog that said that. Because I don't think it's Shrek that said that line. One down. Okay. Got ourselves a health drink. Kid? I don't know what a burry is, but it looks an awful lot like a bird. And I think I want to know more. And I see some gentleman up there. Don't know who that is, though. He looks familiar. Picture of sunflowers. Don't know what these first two images I'm looking at are. Is that one up above, right above Harry's head? Maybe I'm just looking a little too deep into it, but doesn't it kind of look like a fetus? When looked at from the side, or at least an infant or of some kind here. Like, if you looked at it from the side, like you can see a little tiny hand poking out from under its chin. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one seeing it. Going by the pointed things on the side of his head, I'm assuming it's some kind of cat or canine. Flower? That's a disturbing image of something. Another disturbing image of something. And a crucifix, I think, of some kind. Interesting pictures. Not the sort of thing that you would typically expect to see plastered on the walls in what I'm assuming is an well, I think it is an elementary school. I don't really, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm going to assume that it is because of the pictures. Because I have seen some middle and high schools with similar designs. Just, well, the schools are bigger depending on what grade range that you're in. Who are you? This sap here is Harry Mason, looking for a girl, short, black hair, turned 7 last month. Me? I'm an uncharismatic Let's Player. Who are you? Who? You? I think whoever is in this class might be suffering some kind of identity crisis. Should probably seek counseling for that. Or at least just look for a journal or something. I figured that if you have a journal or a diary lying around, it's probably a surefire way to get to know yourself faster than probably anything else that you may have in your possession. And just because I can, oh dear. Just because I can, I am going to try to go through every door that is unlocked, even if it's rooms I've been through before, and I can just go out any one way, because I like to have every little unlocked door marked on the map with those little red arrows that you see here. That way I know for sure which door down to the very last one is or isn't locked or blocked off or whatever. Because there are some doors that are locked in rooms that you can't otherwise pass through. And I think it's always good to have a little record of those details, so that way you don't end up putting yourself into a corner. You heard nothing. said you heard nothing. Okay. Just for making me use a health drink, I'm gonna go ahead and put you out of my misery. My misery has been quenched. Alright, let's see. Let's check the bathrooms. This isn't a bathroom. This is a bathroom. You alright? I'd talk to you if I could, but, well, I don't think you're in much of a mood to talk. Not that I could talk to you anyway. But, anyway, this is the boys' bathroom. You might be in the wrong one, because you sound like a girl. Unless it's a bunch of girls that, I don't know, are causing you to cry or something, in which case running to the boys' bathroom might actually be a smart tactical decision. They may not think to look for you in there. Alright, there's two of them in here. That went a lot better than I expected it to. Alright, how is my handgun ammo reserves doing? I think I can afford to get another box or two before I can just whip out the handgun and start getting rid of some of my excess ammo. Yeah. Another thing to take note of, you can't look at your flashlight if it's too dark. So, if you want to check the map, you gotta have the flashlight on if you're in a dark area. But obviously, since you want to make sure nothing dangerous can see you, be mindful when you choose to turn on the flashlight when you want to look at the map. Hello. You missed. Are they coming? I don't think so. Oh. I hope the other one doesn't come up on the side and ambush me. Okay, at least I'm still doing pretty well on health drinks. I got a handful of first aid kits. I'm still pretty good on healing items. Uh-oh. You heard nothing. I'm sure you're feeling that, though. Okay, now let's see what's in here first. Distilled water. No reason to take it. Nothing useful on the shelf. And I can think of plenty of reasons to take some distilled water. Like if you want some really super filtered water to drink, you can easily go for distilled water. Nothing useful on this shelf either. Alright, I see you. Ah. Okay. I think I can take like one more hit before I would need to heal again with a health drink. Anyway, let's take a look at the chemistry lab. See what we can find in here. Nothing useful on the shelf. Found some handgun bullets. And look what we have here. Statue of an old man's hand. The fist shut tight, as if never to let go. I'm gonna use this chemical I just found. The label reads concentrated hydrochloric acid, found in the lab equipment room. Found a gold medallion. Remember that little gold plaque, that little gold indentation in the clock tower? That's what this thing is for. Let's check the library real quick. I don't think there's anything hostile in here, despite what the radio is telling me. And I remembered correctly. Looks like Winnie the Pooh is multiplied. I fear for us all, now that we know that Pooh can multiply. Protect your honey. No special book here. Well, how do you know that? This is a library. Given some of the pictures that we've seen in some of the classrooms and how interesting some of the imagery there is, we might find an interesting book here that might, I don't know, tell us a little bit about what might be going on around town. Especially with the little gremlins with knives and other little fun monsters running around. Open your mind to the world of literature, Harry. For all our sakes. Knowledge is power. No useful books. I think I will be the judge as to whether or not there's any useful books. Okay, I think there is definitely... Yep, there's a hostile thing in here. These things are awfully headstrong. I'll give them that. With the number of blows I typically end up dealing up on the top of their heads with this, well, steel pipe. No useful books. Nothing, nothing. No need to read any of these books. Well, fine. Be ignorant of the great, grand world of literature, Harry. Be a book-dumb moron. I don't care. For all you know, some of the knowledge in these books could be useful in helping you find your daughter. And this door is unlocked. Sure are getting a lot of respawned enemies in this one room. Luckily, it's only one at a time. Typically, they only respawn like maybe once or twice in some rooms. This one, I don't know. Maybe they like this one room for some reason. Maybe the things in this place like chemistry. Oh, hey. Yeah, you might want to look away, Pooh. You're not going to like what I'm going to do to this guy. Or his friend that I see over there. Where is it? Did it go down the stairs? Hey, it went down the stairs. You would have been wise to stay down there. Alright, let's see what's in these classrooms. A friend in need. Well, I would offer the chance to talk to him if I could. He's probably a nice guy. Maybe. You got a friend in me. Hey. Just a big ol' A right here on the chalkboard. An elephant, a giraffe. I'm not exactly sure what this picture up top is. A fish, spirals, more A's, a crucifix, Chicago News. Now I know that Silent Hill isn't located in Chicago, so I guess maybe the teacher in this one classroom likes to follow any news going on in Chicago for whatever reason. Yes, it is a pig. Looks like a sleepy pig, though. Frog, another elephant, and pet. I think that's what it says. And that picture in the upper and the top left, the circle with the two circles on top of it, is that a Mickey Mouse silhouette? Actually, maybe I shouldn't have suggested the possibility. Disney might copyright claim this video. Now there will be an interesting dispute. Disney versus Konami. Who would own the rights to this video? Well, the rights to monetize any ads that get put on there. Because I noticed that the first video that of this series, before it even finished publishing, got copyright striked by Konami. So there are ads on it, but any ad revenue that's generated from them will go straight to Konami. I mean, I don't really care personally. I'm not making any money on any Let's Plays I make or anything like that. But I just find it kind of amusing that a video that I hadn't even published, fully uploaded, quickly got copyright striked by Konami, and, well, they want some of that sweet, sweet ad revenue. Guess they won't miss any chance to line their pockets. Okay. Come at me, bro. Crap! Okay, I didn't handle that very intelligently. Well, that's one down. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Move! Move! You're a little slow there, Harry. Here, have a drink. Alright, more handgun bullets. Yeah, I definitely got enough ammo now to waste, so I'm gonna go ahead and quit my handgun for a little while. Just a cut. Nothing to see here, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Just a plain old cut on some lockers. Although I do wonder, cut what? A lizard? A bottle? A wolf? Sunflower, a 9, and a car! Old car from the looks of it. At least we got some kid or two here thinking about the zoo. We got... Not sure what animal that is. I don't think it's necessarily a bear. I know that's a frog, going by the silhouette. Another creepy face, and that is a flag of the US of A. And... what is that? Oh, I think it's Mickey Mouse again, just in different colors. Or maybe that... here's an idea. Maybe that person up in that picture is the school principal. I know some schools have portraits of their principals up in some classrooms. More Chicago news. I guess for some reason some of the teachers here have a strange fascination with Chicago. Just gonna go through these doors real quick. This way, that's right. Now let's see what's in here. Uh-oh, we got the dynamic duo here, ladies and gentlemen. Ah. Didn't go quite as planned. That was meant to keep me from harm, not put me right in the middle of it. Alright, let's see what's here. It's locked. Oh yeah, Yeah, I think I would need to unlock the door from the other hallway over this way. Should have gone in from this way. Oh well. Found the piano room. It won't open. Odd. Doesn't look locked though. Maybe the ghost of the piano doesn't want anyone to play right now. It's sleeping. You ever think of that, Harry? Ghosts need rest too, you know. What do we have here? It's written in blood. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican, as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? Put two and two together, obviously it's referencing the silver little medallion thing that we'll need for the clock tower. So, that thing up there, to be precise, it's what we need is right up there, right above this little board. But I can't get to it yet, so we will come back later, after I get rid of the gold medallion. I can't tell what's on some of these pictures, but I guess that's not really all that important right now anyway. Alright, is it just you? Yep. What is that mysterious noise? Warning, don't forget to take all of your possessions after using the lockers. Normal elementary school bulletin board, nothing particular here. Okay, I was right, this is an elementary school. Nothing useful in the locker. No running or playing in the locker room. I'm running. Look at me. I'm running. Just a cat. Hello, kitty. I'm gonna kill whoever killed that cat. Nobody kills a cat in my presence and gets away with it. Nothing inside. Seriously though, who put the cat in here? What little shithead kid thought that it would be funny to put a poor defenseless cat in a locker? Poor thing was trapped. Nothing useful in the locker. I'm still running. That's what you get for killing a poor defenseless cat. Alright, back down to the first floor we go. Alright, come at me. I see you coming. Your turn. Okay, I'm gonna use the steel pipe again for a little while. Build back up some of my ammo reserves. Let's see what's in some of these classrooms. Found another wolf. And more Chicago news stuff. Maybe it has something to do with the principal. Maybe he loves Chicago and he's forcing his obsession with that place on this whole school. Because last I checked, Silent Hill is in Maine, I think. I could be wrong. I don't remember off the top of my head. Found another car. Another lizard there, and I don't think that's a gorilla. I'm not sure. An O and some face. And more cuts. You know, this set of locker looks exactly like another set of lockers from the second floor. Interesting. Well, this looks the same too. Sure I'm not in the same classroom. Even Mickey Mouse's presence on this board here is the same. Okay, I see Pooh Bears. Yeah, I think it's official. I'm going to call these things Pooh, or Pooh Bears, in reference to Winnie the Pooh. Probably the most unfitting name I can give them, but I really don't care. See some handgun ammunition. Who? Maybe Doctor Who? You... I wonder what those three images up here are supposed to be. Obviously the one down below these three is some kind of bizarre face. Giraffes and America. What the? Some kind of cat-like thing and a couple of hippies. And is that a pig up there? With empty sockets? Yeah, we got some more kids with identity crises going in this class. Honestly, though, some of the pictures in this school are genuinely creepy. Really makes you think what's the population of the town is like for a lot of the kids here to just be allowed to post little pictures like these on the school walls. Along with, you know, what kind of teachers and adults and staff run this place to allow such things to be put up to begin with. More friend in need. Let's see what's down in the basement. Because basements are always fun to explore in dangerous places full of things that are trying to kill you. Nothing inside. I really think that there is a serious friend in need here, ladies and gentlemen. Because we got two of the same posters right in this one spot. I really think they're trying to hint towards something for really some of the people here who obviously aren't getting the hint the first time they see it. I got the hint just fine the first time. Can't speak for any other kid in the school, though. Nor the adults. The valve is tightly shut. Can't move it. Don't know what it is for. Better leave it alone. Probably a good idea. This looks like a generator. There's a switch. Do you want to press the switch? Yep. Nothing appears to happen. Yep, that's just how I operate. I won't mess with any... That's just how you operate, is it, Harry? You won't mess with any suspicious-looking valves, but when it comes to buttons... You're perfectly fine pressing people's buttons, aren't you? I'm noticing that I'm feeling particularly chatty today. I don't mind, though. I always like it when I have things to talk about. Especially for things like these, because, well, I do generally worry that I come off as pretty boring sometimes. Probably because, well, a good portion of the time I am pretty boring. But, well, I try. For my friends and associates' sake, if nothing else, to try to be at least somewhat interesting. Not in a fake sort of way, though. I mean, I try to be myself as much as I can here, so if you don't like it, then, well, it is what it is. But if you do like it, then, well, that's great to know. Because I think that's always great to have people in your life that appreciate you for who you are. Anyway, we're back here in the lobby again. Made a complete circle around the whole school. Looks like we got some more of these little gremlin things out here again. Maybe the reason I'm feeling so chatty is because I'm having fun. When I'm really having fun, and if I'm hanging out with people, I do tend to get a bit more chatty. Probably because I'm playing Silent Hill, like one of my favorite games ever. But I'm not really going to question it much. I mean, as long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters. Same with you guys. I really hope you're having fun. Whether it's now or sometime later in the day. Can't have too much fun in life. Anyway, we got through the gold medallion, so let's go back to the music room and see if we can get that silver medallion. Hello. How are you doing? Are you in pain? It's okay. I feel your pain. You inflicted it on me first. I just like to give back what people give me. It's fun to share. And now the piano is open. There's some blood on some of the keys. Does this mean anything? Most likely. So remember this little passage here on the board. This is supposed to provide a hint as to what order of keys you're supposed to press on this piano. But one thing you've got to really pay close attention to is the title of the passage. A Tale of Birds Without a Voice. Without a voice. You'll see why that's important in just a second. Now let's see if I remember the exact order. First came the dove, pelican flew as far as it could. No, first came the dove, eager for the reward, then came greedy pelican, just flying as far as he could, just to show that he could. Then some other bird flew above the pelican, just to show that he can. And I think there was one bird that was supposed to go here, and finally, one bird yawns and lays down for a nap. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You basically gotta hit the keys that make that clicking noise, because they're supposed to represent the birds that don't have a voice. Hitting any of the keys that make any actual noise, well, that's not what you're supposed to do. Anyway, we got our silver medallion, so let's go ahead and put that in the clock tower. I have a feeling these guys don't want me to proceed. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm the sort of person that just loves to succeed. Uh-oh. Really got me cornered. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and whip out my gun and dispatch these stupid idiots right now. Don't feel so tough now, do you? Now, hopefully this little hall should be clear when I come back in. Now, let's put the silver medallion in. Silver moon. Hands are stopped at 5. Now there's only one other thing I gotta do. You remember the third note that mentioned about a beast that is supposed to awaken at the ordained order? It is in reference to the little generator in the basement that we found just a few minutes ago. As you can see, this light is on now. So obviously, we must push the button. We are good to go. Alright, before we go through the clock tower doors, I'm going to go ahead and save the game real quick. Since we've come a decent way. guys. I know I am. The music is certainly ready for it. The door won't open. Too late to get cold feet now, Harry boy. You made the decision to go through the door. Now you gotta live with it. Keep out. Anybody noticing a familiar sound in the background?
Where am I? Have I been here before? I don't remember this being here before.
I don't either. Well, that was a bit of a mind screw, wasn't it? Door is locked. Well, it's no longer snowing. And we got some really unsettling music playing in the background. So I think it's official, guys. Things have gone from bad to worse. Again. Let's head back inside. Go in. Clearly there is something very supernatural and likely demonic at work here. And it's decided that, hey, this school, it's not creepy enough. These little kitty pictures on the walls, they aren't enough to instill a sense of fear and dread. Let's replace the floors and some of the walls with chain link fence, make everything brown, dark, and grainy. And that ought to do it. That ought to make things scary. Found a rubber ball. Oh, and don't forget, random items strewn about the floors, tables, and walls, and what looks like little gurneys. Clearly, the elementary-aged denizens of hell go to this school. And I think I'm already quite acquainted with them. Ain't that right, guys? We've gotten to know each other very well. And I think we've also established, as cowardly as my methods may be, I am the alpha male of this school. And anybody who tries to come at me with a knife will get a pipe to the face or a bullet in the nose. Anyway, let's see what's in here. It's a fan. A huge fan is rotating. If approached carelessly, I may be sucked in. I really doubt that. It doesn't seem like there's a noticeable draft in this room, Harry. handgun bullets, and I think there's a... Yep, first aid kit. Oh, I wonder how all this is registering in your poor brain, Harry. The school changing in such a very dramatic way. Well, I am starting to run a little low on health drinks, so I'm going to start to play a little more cautiously now. It's locked. Alright, these things. Hope you guys like giant roaches. Takes care of you little buggers. Let's go this way. Never mind, I guess I can't go this way just yet. Alright, so no other options but to move this way. They're back. And they're probably angry. I will beat the anger out of them. I see you. Maybe I should look for a job as an exterminator of demonic cockroaches. Probably get big bucks taking care of. Probably get big bucks with a job like that. Anyway. I'll unlock this door just for the hell of it. Well, the lockers are certainly different, and the classrooms are awfully bare now. There's a picture card, and it's got a picture of a key on the back. Cards are scattered. I see diamonds, both black and red. That's not right. Diamond class of playing cards are supposed to be only red in color, not black. Well, not class, house. I think that's what they're called. The different little sets of cards, the clubs, diamonds, clovers, and spades. I think they're called not clubs. Houses. I think they're called houses. Alright, come on, let's just go. Oh boy, that was close. At least it's one less of them to deal with. And oh man, there's a good number of you in here. Come on, get off me. Alright. 2 down, 2 to go. We're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. It's you and me now, number 4. Uh-oh. Gah! You suck. Or actually, I suck. In this one instance, I definitely sucked. Alright, no more playing around. I'm gonna play it even safer than I have up until now. Don't want to go through the rest of my health items too quickly. Lock's jammed. Let's make sure okay, they don't respond. Respawn. Obviously, they're not going to respond if they're dead. At least I got a health drink right here. It's locked. Oh. You saw nothing. And as long as everything goes my way, you will continue to see nothing as you have your faces get caved in. Getting caved in. You know what I mean. Your turn. Actually, I'll deal with your friend first. You seem to just be slowly minding your own business. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm okay for now. Where are you? There you are. Takes care of you. I know the nurse's office is right here, but before I go in there, I want to see what's in here first. Hanging emaciated bodies. Denizens of hell certainly have good taste when it comes to scaring the piss out of any children that walks into the school the first instant that they walk through the front gates. Your average Hollywood decoration that you'll see at your local grocery or superstore has got nothing on this. Speaking of the front gates, I can't leave. Probably because school's still in session. Classes aren't over. Need to get back to I need to get back to the chalkboard and write, "I am doomed to eternal damnation" 100 times on the chalkboard. Which I won't do, because I would much rather fight my way out of here, rather than submit. First aid kit. And I see some health drinks. Okay, I see a safe spot. I think this would be a good spot to cut things off. I hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Silent Hill. I certainly did. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Take care.